Yes.
Shano.
Yes.
Schlander.
No.
Eddie, no. Approval of minutes of December 8th, 2025.
I will make a motion to approve the minutes as posted on the website.
I will second.
I want to go into discussion for changes that came from an unauthorized person who changed the minutes from what came into all of our mailboxes. I was not noted of any of those changes that were done. I approved some of the changes that were done. But when it comes down to number 13, clerk resignation, Shano motions to accept resignation from clerk without actually accepting the wording. That is how the motion was stated. Then she adjusted it without the clerk, without anybody, no authorization through any MCL, to change it to assertions. And there is another one where I seen the adjustment was needed for the planning, where there was, Janie had all in favor for Troy Malazek. 2 yeas and 2 noes were needed because she had the motion passed and it failed. And
So you're saying it passed or it failed? Which one?
it failed. It failed. And Janie put that it had passed. And when it comes to roll call vote, DeShano put in there Shano put motion to accept clerk resignation while not accepting assertions and letters submitted. Wayland seconded. After much discussion of the situation, all in favor, yes. There was no all in favor. That is not how the motion was read, and that is how a voice vote would have been. That never happened. A roll call vote never happened. A show of hands never happened.
However, Janie, who is the office help, and at that point, I was the only supervisor of Janie as it was at the beginning of this year. I'm actually her supervisor, and you know to forget that. But, yes, I am as approved by the
No,
board.
but I mean, when did I forget that?
When you hired her, without me even having any input.
Well,
That's
you
when-
had all of the input.
No, I didn't, I was taking tax payments. However, that said, when she sent me the minutes, which was Wednesday morning, I noticed there was a problem with the planning commission thing. I asked her for the Word document. I listened to an official recording on an official township device, not a private recording, and listened to all of the discussion. And at one point, the question is asked, I believe it went something along the lines of, so we accept the clerk's resignation, yes. And then shortly thereafter, the statement was made, we have accepted the clerk's resignation, can I make a motion? That was actually stated by Mr. Whalen, I believe, because he made the next motion. Then the further motions were made, all were unanimous, including posting a position, setting a deadline for the resumes to be received, as well as a time for the special meeting, which was then held on Wednesday night. All of that was discussed, all of that was unanimously approved by the board members that were present.
That is 100% not accurate.
I disagree. The reality is not mine.
Well, I've watched video and
An actual,
with
an
officers.
actual recording
I
is
have
official?
recording.
An actual official recording?
What's the official recording?
An official recording is either the recording taken here, which is
Is that
not
what
used
you
for those
listen to?
minutes. No, but I did listen to a recording that was made on township property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving forward, Brad, what is your motion?
We actually already have a motion on the floor to approve the minutes as posted on the website, and it has been seconded, so we need a roll call vote.
With the adjustments?
No, that's not what the motion was, and
My
that's what's on
motion
the
was to
floor.
approve the minutes as they are.
All in favor of accepting the minutes as Ms. DeShano unlawfully changed?
That is an improper roll call.
It's not, it's an MCL.
That's an
Not, you
improper
don't have
roll call.
authority, you have to have board authority to change.
Neither does the secretary, but that's what you wanted to accept. Those
No, I
were
didn't want
never
to
given
accept
to
those, I
the
wanted
board.
to change them.
Oh, you had authority to change
Here's
it?
what,
No,
here's
I
what
wanna
would have
change it
happened if the
before the
minutes
vote.
wouldn't have been out, is we would have been picked apart for not having the minutes ready in the 8 days.
Yes, the open meetings
On
act
top of
trumps.
that, you would have stated the Open Meeting Act. We have a fiduciary and a responsibility to the township to make sure that all the knowledge is put out efficiently to everybody. And you've stood on that repeatedly and pumped your fist. The minutes are out. We made a motion. We made a motion to accept. Can you imagine if someone would have
Where
done
did I
this to
get
you?
these minutes?
You don't even have, you told me you don't even have our resolutions. You told me that. Brad, you have access to the same knowledge that everyone here does. You can easily sign up online and get updates every time it's pinged, correct? You're right, you are right.
That's what you say.
The information
Should I
has
have
access.
to?
I don't know,
Do you?
but that's how I get mine.
You get it through
Well,
the
actually, I
things?
get it from her website, 99% of it, and then I go fact check. And I do, thank you, because it's a one-stop shop. You rock star. So, moving forward, the motion is to accept the minutes as they are on the website, and right here in front of me, which are the
I
website.
gave
now.
minutes with the agenda packet. Since you took over the packets, we don't get packets.
I
We
know,
get
I know,
agenda.
you did tell me I do a horrible job and the
You
agendas
do.
have never been worse, and I'm sorry I can't live up to your expectations. But what I am living up to
It's the law.
is being honest with everybody here. And you're having a hard time doing that. You
Really?
stood in front of everybody last week and lied to their faces, a full room. And you said, I can't speak to our lawyer per a resolution. And I get home and I open up my email, and lo and behold, at, 5:48, I get a message from the lawyer. Brad Eddy called us today, emergency phone call. So you sat here and lied, and you said
With
to
the
everybody in
clerk
this,
when I got the
you
minutes.
said, everybody here, you said, I don't have that right. I can't call our legal representation. I did not.
But he
I
did.
had to call
He
the
did.
MTA. And lo and behold, lies. And this is consistent across the board, daily. Just do the truth. And it's a lot easier. You can't lie to everybody and then expect us to support you.
Yeah,
You're
funding
lying.
Support, Brian.
You lied to everybody here. You did call the lawyer. And you called the lawyer
I am not
every
gonna
other
do
time.
that.
And he doesn't follow
With-
township resolutions. He doesn't deem them necessary. But if anybody else steps out of line and changes the minutes or signs a check for payroll, we light them on fire. We light them on fire for taking care of our people. Anybody else?
It was unlawful to sign checks, and that's per MTA. 2 lawyers and their staff said that I am not allowed to sign no matter what, even emergency situations.
And
I'm
our
not
legal
on-
counsel advised us different, and I did.
My name is not on any.
I know that, and that's easy for you because you put everybody else's name out there. You lied to the township. Moving forward, will you please, I make a motion to accept the minutes as they are.
On the website.
On the
Right? That's
website.
the motion on the floor. We need a roll call vote. Please just call the roll call.
Roll call vote. Schlander.
No.
Eddie, no. DeShano.
Yes.
Whalen.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Okay.